Hello everyone, this is Darren Kosasi from 12 Matthew, here to present to you my reaction video for the Reading Critically assignment. Today I have chosen a peculiar article which is about how a Perth man living rough for 13 years turned his life around in just 2 weeks. So let us get started, shall we? A young man named Jason Windsor, who was suffering from depression and anxiety, has spent 13 years living in the streets of Perth ever since he was 17 years old. Instead of living in a shared accommodation, Jason would live in any abandoned buildings he could find while he tries to maintain his job to keep up with everyday living. During his time in the streets, Jason's sole companion was his pet dog named Dee, and it was her presence that helped him to cope with his conditions. Despite having Dee's companionship in his life, it wasn't until his grandmother's passing that Jason finally begins to seek some help from a local rehabilitation center called Uniting Stranby Engagement Hub, which allows Jason to turn his life around in a few weeks. While it can be argued that Jason should have asked for help from the beginning rather than wasting 13 years of his life wandering the streets, it is worth considering that Jason was suffering from depression and anxiety at that time. And because of his insecurities, Jason was hesitant to trust strangers. First of all, it is known that depression is a medical condition which affects the physical and emotional state of the person. According to some research, there are multiple causes of depression, such as abuse, trauma, mental illness, family genetics, and personal problems. It is possible that Jason's depression stems from his own personal problems, and the lack of socialization is the cause of his anxieties. As human beings, humans can't live alone, and they need someone else to socialize with. This is actually true. Through socialization, humans are able to decrease their insecurities and increase their social skills. But if they can't learn to socialize with others, their insecurities would affect them negatively. When it comes to handling depression, Jason chose to be homeless in order to cope with it alone, instead of seeking for a professional's help until 13 years later. This is based on the fact that depression is a curable illness, and it can be cured by either a therapist or ourselves. However, while people can cure their depression themselves, therapists are considered to be more suitable for the job since they are experienced enough to help others both physically and mentally. To sum it up, depression can happen to anybody, no matter who they are. In general, many cases of depression comes from modern countries due to the lack of socialization among the citizens. So it is important that people should start socializing with others to cope with depression, as it could be dangerous if it's not handled properly. Okay, everyone, I guess that's the end of my reaction video. I'm sorry if I make any grammatical mistake or any punctuation errors or anything that doesn't fit the criteria or anything. I just hope that this reaction video is good enough. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all. Have a nice day and see you soon.